What's going on? We back, Motor City Sports Talk. We in the building. It's your boy CJ Goodfella. Speaking on some Detroit Lions breaking news coming in, and according to a lot of sources, but Pro Football Talk, I'm gonna link this article to the description so you know that it's real. Says that another Matt is coming to the quarterback room for Detroit Lions. Is Matt Cassel, very real, well-traveled quarterback in New England, Kansas City, Tennessee, Dallas. Now Detroit. I maybe missed a stop at 8. He's been around a lot. So, of course, Matt Patricia and Bob Quinn have Patriot ties. The Patriots have Matt Cassel, and they probably believe he can be a formidable backup. And God, praying to God and God willing, hopefully Matthew Stafford don't get injured. I mean, Matt Cassel sucks. He sucks. He's never been able to recreate that magic he had in New England when he took them 11-5 and they still missed the playoffs. I was just had the Lions just drafted a rookie quarterback, 4th and 5th round, and bring a stronger veteran in. But obviously they feel comfortable with Matt Cassel. You never really feel comfortable with a backup quarterback, but I did feel comfortable when we had Sean Hill. Sean Hill was going to throw it to Megatron down the field and not play with it. And Matt Cassel, man, it's nothing like Matthew Stafford. That's like apples to bananas. Matthew Stafford got an arm on him. He got a cannon. Matt Cassel got a water pistol. Matt Cassel was terrible, man. I don't know what they was thinking bringing him in to be the backup. Then Patricia was just praising being able to work with Jake Rudock. And, all of a sudden he said, yeah, I'm ready to work with Jake Rudock. And then they signed Matt Cassel. I'm like, shit, they basically the same level. Matt Cassel might be a little bit worse than Rudock, even with the experience. So we'll see where it goes from here. They feel comfortable with Matt Cassel, a veteran. I'm like, shit, go call Sean Hill and get Sean Hill back. I don't even know what roster Sean Hill is on. Is he retired or not? He was one of the best backups that I ever seen, man. And it is what it is, man. I just hopefully Matthew Stafford could stay 100% completely healthy. Like I said, him and Stafford and Cassel has nothing in common. At least with your backup, you want to be able to do something special or something similar to what your regular quarterback would do. He don't throw as hard as Stafford. More of his game is predicated on timing because he don't got the arm. He ain't athletic. He can't scramble like Stafford, not even close. And I mean, he don't bring nothing to the table. I remember he played in Dallas and it was just so terrible, man. He was better off just keeping Kellen Clemens, you know what I'm saying? Not Kellen Clemens, but Kellen Moore from Boise State when we had him. But we'll see, man. We'll see. He can compete in camp, and maybe if he don't do that good, maybe they get rid of him. I'm not sure on the particulars as far as how much money they gave him, but I'm pretty sure they didn't have to give Matt Cassel a lot. Matt Cassel probably had to pay the Lions for them to take him on the team. You know what I'm saying? That's how bad he is, or he has become. But maybe they know what makes him tick. Maybe they know that he's a system quarterback, and the system they gonna implement, he can thrive in it, or at least he can fake it till he make it into Stafford. If Stafford gets healthy, or where we won't have to go 0-16. It could have been worse. It could have been Scott Tozine. It could have been John Kitna. Putting back on the pads or something like that could have been worse. So him and Rudock a battle. Obviously, we seen Rudock last year. He wasn't ready, but 7th round draft pick. Of course, he gonna need some time. But I just I'd rather go. They got a younger quarterback, a developmental guy, Rudock. I guess you had to get the veteran. I guess he was, what their money can afford and what was the best available out there. But at the end of the day, I don't see how certain quarterbacks continue to keep getting put on rosters and they just suck, But, I ain't getting bashed Matt Cassel too much longer. Maybe it's a system. Maybe they know how to really, what really makes them tick, like I said before, and can put him in a position to be more victorious than Tennessee, than Dallas, than Kansas City did. Kansas City invested a lot of money in him, and he just didn't perform coming from New England. So we'll see, man. Let me know what y'all think about Matt Cassel being Lions backup. We gone.